Hello everyone and welcome back to Infinity Wars. So we're in the middle of a Rift run, also known as a draft. This is where you choose your deck by these predetermined sets of 4 cards. You choose one every round until you get to 40. I'm on card 6 because I did this late last night and then the servers went down for maintenance while I was building this draft run. And then I was like, well, I might as well just record the rest of this. The reason why I didn't record the beginning of it was because I was just going to do it, you know, off recording. But I was like, well, we'll just show this draft here. So here we are, mid-draft. The commanders of this army, which the commanders choose what cards are pulled up in the draft. We have, we can't even really see them right now. Well, that's kind of like a basic demon that can fly if you pay 2. Oh, crap. You know, I actually kind of forget what some of these people do. Well, we'll check it out later, I guess. I know that you can send her away from the game for 3 turns if you pay for like 3 or 4, and then she comes back with a +4/+4, and she gives you 2 cards. So I know that's what she does. And we have an insectoid that buffs other sectoids. This Spec Ops deals more damage to artificial characters. This is this guy right here, which is a basic insect. This is a 4/4 flyer. And then this demon, whenever it kills somebody, it increases its power and hit points by 2, I think, if I'm remembering that correctly. Okay, so next we have this dude who likes to do push-ups. Infected drone is pretty good, but since I already have some insects, I think I'm going to go with another insect. This guy's pretty cool. Whenever a character you control blocks, that character moves to the back of the defense zone. And then everyone heals for 2 at the end of the turn. Genesis Scavenger. Whenever Genesis Scavenger deals damage, he gains 7 materials. At the end of the turn, if Genesis Scavenger is in your support zone, he uses up all materials he has and repairs your fortress 1 health for each material used. That's interesting. I think I'd rather have this guy. Demonize. Target character on the battlefield transforms into a 5/5 demon with Consume 2. Okay. T-Bat the Mad Monk. He's Vigilance. When you deploy T-Bat, he deals 16 damage split between up to 4 random characters your opponent controls. That seems pretty good to me. I like that animation. Gather Thoughts. Assassinate's pretty cool. Steadfast Protector's pretty cool. This person's also pretty cool in certain decks. Probably not this one, because he's built around the whole thing where demons, if you discard them from your hand, you can then pay their exile cost. I don't have many of those right now, so let's go for an Assassinate, which can kill any character in the game. War Machine. So you exhaust any number of characters you control. For each character exhausted, War Machine becomes 13% complete. Once it reaches 100%, it creates a 16/16 artificial golem in the support zone. Jubalia the Messenger. Flying and untouchable. Cannot be the target of spells or abilities. And it's a 10/10 flyer for 6. Or a War Machine, where I have to exhaust my own creatures. It's just to get a 16/16. Oh, I mean, not just. I mean, 16 is pretty powerful. Let's give it a try. I like flyers. They're pretty good. They're actually really good. But probably why I've had the most luck with the Overseer faction, because all of them are flying. Well, can be, potentially, with the right character. Hell's Gambler's an interesting card. Gather the Weak gives you 3 4/4 guys in your hand. Infected Monk comes back alive after he dies once. And this guy sucks away morale from your enemy. Do we want 3 4/4s? Infected Monk for 3. Or a 10/12. Let's do Infected Monk. Firebolt. Do support drone. Gives +3/+3 to a target creature when it comes into play. Bounty Hunter does double damage to humans. Cannon Fire is also pretty good. Let's get Cannon Fire. I can deal potentially 8 damage to one person or 4 to 2. This kills characters on the battlefield with flying. Spontaneous Combustion, you have to pay for this, and it deals 12 damage split randomly between all of your opponent's deployed characters. Yep, that sounds good. Defender of the Realm. If you control a location, Defender of the Realm has +4/+4. Let's get the flyer. A 3/4 flyer for 2, another Infected Monk, Conscripted Militia, Aletta's Discovery. Target artifact card in your deck is placed in your hand. We do have 1 artifact. That's all we have so far. But maybe we'll get more. That's the thing, like when you're drafting, you can't really, you don't know what you're going to be getting. All cards in play are randomly repositioned within their respective zones. Anti-air missile, maybe? Swap all characters in each opponent's attacking and defending zones can be pretty good. If you pay the exile cost, Suffering Varorian transforms into a 6/6 demon. But again, we'd have to discard this from our hand. And unless we have something that allows us to discard, we'd have to just build our hand until we can't hold any more cards. So, let's grab this. That could potentially mess up our opponent. Let's take another Assassinate. Deal 5 damage to all characters on the battlefield. Scouting Mission. Create 3 3/4 artificial characters with flying in your support zone for 5. That seems pretty good. When Luca enters the deployed zone, all artificial characters gain +3/+3. We only have a couple so far. I like that. Bum, 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 bum. Another Spontaneous Combustion, another Support Drone. Hungry Devil with the Consume. I'll go with Spontaneous Combustion. Frenzied Monstrosity. Discard 1 random card. Frenzied Monstrosity deals 4 damage to itself and gains 4 power. Activate this ability only while deployed. Oh, that's a way to discard cards, but I'm not sure if I really want to go with that. Let's go with an Artificial Swarmer. This is the one that I had early in the deck, and when it's deployed, all insectoids you control have +1/+1 and become artificial in addition to other subtypes. This one would also be pretty good. So if you pay 1, you can sacrifice a target deployed artificial character, and then its power and toughness is then transferred to somebody else, and then an additional +1/+1. Let's go with this guy though. Another Swarmer. If Tranquil Swarmer is deployed, all insectoids you control have their morale cost reduced by 1. Or another Spontaneous Combustion. Let's go with the Swarmer. An Ambush. Create 3 2/6 in your defense zone. This destroys an undead character on the battlefield and both characters adjacent to the target. Zombie Gone. But it's very specific. It has to target an undead character. But still... It could be good. If not that, then I think I'd go for this thing. I think the safer call is this one because it's not a guarantee we're going to be fighting against undead at all. But if we do, that could help a lot. Demon Hunter, Gather the Weak, and our Defense Golem. Defense Golem, I guess. Laser Cannon, I think is the call here. Steadfast Protector. Bad Bot would be good if we had that character who could sacrifice artificial characters, but we don't. Let's grab Luca. If you do not control locate, we don't have any location cards yet. We have one of him. Do we really need two? Grab the 2/8 Vigilance. Destroy target location, I suppose we could also grab. That could become useful. And since we don't actually have a location, that's why I hesitate in taking Explore. But we need more characters, though. We have a lot of abilities already. Let's do the Invincible Defender, then. Mechanics Overseer. If this is deployed, other artificial characters you control gain +1/+1. Trickster Monkey. If it deals damage to the fortress, all characters in that player's assault zone move to the defense zone. An 8/10 flyer. When she deals damage to a fortress, she removes the top 5 cards from that player's graveyard from the game. And she's a 14/14. Well, I think that's the better call here. The 8/10 flyer is also pretty good. But she'd be really good, especially against undead ducks that need cards in their graveyard. Another Spontaneous Combustion. Oh, here's one of our commanders. So yeah, gains flying until the end of turn. When you deploy a demon, this gains +1/+1. I chose this because I remember my first selection was just really bad. So I chose this guy. Just also to gain access to their cards. But I think I'd take... Oh, what's this dude? If Consuming Swarmer is deployed, all insectoids you control have Consume +2. Oh, wow. Yep. I love that card. Give him a jetpack! Yeah! Love that shit. Alright. Will give him a jetpack be okay? I don't know. We have a lot of ground-based units, I mean, it could work. Or do we just take a 1/1 or a 3/3 for 1? Who's flying? Give him a jetpack. Oh, we're gonna give him a jetpack. Mark of the Demon. Target character gets -4/-4 or +4/+4 if it is a demon. We don't really have many demons. In fact, I think we only have 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if the Insectoid's also a demon. I didn't check. A 3/10 for 2, 3/4 for 2. These guys are really good if you have decks that give them more hit points, which I don't, so I'm not going to even grab him. Soldier of the Wall. At the start of the next turn, target opponent must discard 2 cards. Each player sacrifices 2 random characters. No. Cannon Fire. Let's do Mind Splitter. At the end of each turn, all cards in your hand are placed into the bottom of your deck. You draw that many cards. It's such an odd location. Potentially awesome if you don't have any answers to your opponent in the current hand. Sure. Why not? We'll try it. Artificial Swarmer. Target character's power becomes equal to its health. Another one of him. Him. We'll grab another one of him. I guess gather thoughts. All characters take 4 damage. We'll try this. Demonic Presence. Both you and your opponent discard their hand and draw 5 cards. Huh. Let's do the protection. Another War Machine. Sure. Alright, let's play our first game. Madarko. Hello, Madarko. Alright, so what do you do? Because I forget. Pay 3, exhaust, draw a card. Okay. Well, that's better than pay 5, draw a card, I guess. Nothing we can do on our first turn, though, so end. My opponent has an 8-10 on the board. Pay the resource cost of a chosen unlimited character plus 1, and then she creates the character in your support zone. That seems pretty good. And then this person can sacrifice artificial characters. This is gonna be dangerous. Guess we deploy into the assault zone. Wait. Well, hold on. When a character with consume X kills another character, gains XX and heals for X. Yeah. And this guy, what do you do again? When you deploy a demon, demon-born... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright. The Mad Monk. Alright, so he's not a demon. Okay. Well... let's pay for her... No. Let's deploy this guy. I wonder if he's going to keep him in the assault zone, or if he's going to try to go defense. Let's pull back, because I can deploy this demon next turn to make him a 5/5. Ah. It is when you deploy, right? Alright, so we should be able to kill him. And then we'll start going after him. Oh boy. Alright, so she sacrificed the artificial golem to empower him. Okay, assassinate. We are going to be using assassinate on her. I think. Yeah, or her. She's potentially really deadly as well. And he can deal 6 damage, or 16 damage to this guy right now. I think we go for that. Oh! I didn't realize he attacked the command zone. Oh. I see. Okay. We're going to assassinate her. We'll deploy... those guys, I guess. Wow, and he assassinated my... wow. Alright. On the battlefield specifically. Okay. Well... let's do the War Machine, because then we can start deploying these insectoids. Actually, let's pay for her. And she'll go off the field for a little bit. And then we'll put him in front, because if he dies, he comes back. Ouch. Or I guess he already died. I just did not even notice. Okay. Alright, so he has an 8/6 flyer now. Let's force our opponent to discard some cards. Deploy this guy. And actually... So we're going to be taking some hits here. But I want to get that War Golem up. Oh my god, what am I doing? I should have destroyed. Well, we'll destroy next turn. Whoops. Alright, so we'll destroy that. We will activate. And then let's deploy her, which will buff up all of our insectoids. Yes, because they should all be artificial. And Spec Ops will be good here. Oh, was he artificial? No, okay. Because my opponent has all these artificial characters. Deployed scouting mission and gave that guy a jetpack. Okay. So we will do this to switch them up. So he's going to be in the defense zone, so I think he automatically blocks. So then we can deploy... that guy to kill him. He's probably going to put all these flyers into the assault zone as well, so this is going to be a great time to kill all the flyers. And then we will deploy... Not sure if I'm ready for this location yet. Deploy him. Oh, I destroyed our artifact. Alright, chaos in the ranks. And then we kill all the flyers. Hopefully that's how that works. Yes. Yeah. Alright, so we got our 6/16 back. She got hers back as well. But she is exhausted. Okay. Let's do... Let's activate her again. We'll get the... protection out. And we'll get this guy on the battlefield. We'll move him over here. That doesn't really make too much sense. Oh. Ha! That protection allowed them to live. And now that's a flying 422. Holy crap. Laser cannon. Deal 5 damage to 3 targets. You may target the same unit more than once. Let's activate to draw a card. I can't kill her with this yet. I wouldn't want to target him because then he becomes an undead. And that's everyone on the battlefield. Let's draw another card. Ah, okay. Okay. In planning? Nice! All of our insectoids are gonna get consumed. And another war machine. At this point, I don't think I really need it. Alright, so we want to do spontaneous combustion. See what happens with that. And then we'll draw another card. Alright, that's a 725. Nice! Ooh, we got our flyer too. Alright, well at this point... I guess we deploy our flyer. We'll get this guy into the mix. So now all of them have consume. I suppose we throw her in there as well? Deploy Spec Ops. Alright. GG. Actually worked. The location, yeah, I probably shouldn't have got that. Claim rewards. So I'm like, I don't know if I really want this. Level 7. Okay, so we got. All right, we've seen that. Heals 10 damage to non-artificial creature. Unstoppable. Defender of the realm. Flame Dawn Purifier. Varroy Magic Siphoner. Infested Hawker. I've never seen this guy. Infect. When he kills a character... Oh yeah, the character is raised under your control. Pay for and enlarge by X, where X is the number of character cards in your graveyard. Oh wow. That could be potentially deadly. If this attacks a fortress, it deals 15 damage. Oh, this is a pretty cool artifact. Pay 3 and it deals 6 damage to all characters your opponent controls on the battlefield. Becomes exhausted for 2 turns. That is pretty cool. This angel is pretty cool as well. Reflective Shield. Whenever a character deals damage to your fortress this turn, half the damage is redirected to that character. Huh. 8/10 flyer, which is pretty good. A Misery Stone. Whenever you deal damage to a player's fortress, that opponent loses 3 morale. Wow. Another pretty cool artifact. Alright, well, we will continue this Rift run, or Draft run, whatever you want to call it, in the next episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you then. Take care.